Hey guys, Daires of DIY Power Couple, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to change out a shutoff valve. We're going to take this old shutoff valve that has a continuous turn and change it to one that has a quarter turn. Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is turn off the main water line that's located on your hot water heater. It could be at the bottom of the heater, just like this one is. Now it's off. Then you want to turn off the cold and hot water shutoff valves. Make sure it's completely turned off. And the hot one. And you also want to turn off the shutoff valve that leads to the dishwasher. So for this part of the video, we're going to use a small and a large crescent wrench. Since the water was turned off at the main source, I turned the valve sideways for easier access. Sometimes you have to let the pressure go down. One thing I learned is that by going to another part of the house and turning on the water, you'll see and hear the water pressure drop. Once the water stops, you can continue your project. So what we're going to do is take off this line by unscrewing it. See if I can do it with my hand. It looks like I can to a little bit degree. Let's see here. So guys, this is a compression valve, and we're going to take this compression valve off and replace it with another compression valve. The difference is, with the old shutoff valve, you have to keep turning it until it shuts off. We like the new quarter turn valve because they shut off when you turn them at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to hold it straight up while we remove. It takes quite a few turns to remove the valve, so be patient and take your time. So you can pull this out. Uh-oh, look at that. Let's try and get that. There we go. You have to take off the ring. So for this part, we're going to use, I have some old trusty pliers that I like to use, and we're going to use these to remove the ring. Hey guys, just so you know, I'm lightly squeezing the pliers. I don't want to change the shape of the ring because that'll make it harder to take it off the pipe. It's a little tough. I'm showing you this just in case you have a harder ring to take off. Most of the time it's not that hard, it's easier than this. They seem to work every time. There we go. Look at that. Now we can pull this off. The back of the compression. See that? You can pull that off. You could also take it off here, but we don't have to because we're removing this copper wire. I grabbed a new one. This is the new compression quarter turn, so it turns just in a quarter. It turns just like that. So that's how you know it's on and off, just without turning it all the way around. So what you do is you see the grooves here? The grooves face out, and you put it around here. I'm gonna use these pliers to put that on there. Then you take the ring, put the ring in there. I grabbed some plumber's tape and placed some around each of the valve threads. You don't need much, just go around the thread once. It helps to create a watertight seal. And then you take the quarter round, so you put it in as far as it would go. You take the ring and you push it towards the valve right here, and then you twist it on. You want to keep it straight up. So this is where both crescent wrenches work together. So you use one to hold it straight up, and use the other so you use one crescent wrench to hold it straight up and down. So this tightening is going to go in this motion like this. It's going to go in this motion like this, straight up and down. You want to make sure that the valve is nice and tight so that it doesn't move. I'm placing the connector back on the shutoff valve until we replace the copper water supply line with a braided water supply line. Okay, so we installed our quarter turn shutoff valve. If this video helped you out, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to see how we removed our entire dishwasher, click the link right here. Remember, you can DIY too.